But, speaking of Kobe, and this is something you actually posted on your social media, T-Mac, who was very close to him, said that Kobe always said that he wanted to die young.
Mm-hmm. I heard that too.
Yeah. Which, when I heard that, the first thing I heard, that it reminded me of is Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
Because Tupac was doing the same thing.
Just living like it. It was like he was living like he knew he was about to die. So like
you could see it throughout his whole music.
Yeah, it was like
down to his very last album.
I see death around the corner. Like everything was manifesting.
His last album cover was what?
Him crucified on the cross
with a bullet coming at him.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
And he died from a bullet.
His
last music video was what?
Him dying. I ain't mad at you. He was dead.
He's in heaven.
It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. I believe in that. Like, I believe in all that. Like, I'm not really, like, obsessed with it, but I really believe in, like, energy and you know what I mean? What you manifest for yourself and manifestation and the power of words and, like, you know what I mean? Like, I believe in all that. And if you say it enough, you're going to get what you want, I think. Like,
listen, if you're okay with dying young, you probably won't wear a seatbelt.
Yeah.
I don't know any old people that don't wear their seatbelts.
Nah.
Think about that.
You can't even get into the car with my mom. Like, that's like the first day, like, you can't even breathe. Like, you got to get right in the car and, like, you can't even.
Before you take your first breath.
Like, yeah, before you take a first, your seatbelt. I'm like, God damn, yeah. I ain't even took a breath yet. Like, Jesus. Like, but yeah, it's crazy though.
Yeah. And that's what you start to manifest. If that's kind of in the back of your mind to the point of you telling other people this,
mm-hmm.
You get into a helicopter and the guy say, well, it's conditions are pretty rocky right now. Even the police department aren't flying their helicopters. Nah, go ahead. We could do it. We'll make it.
Is that was that the case?
We don't know the case. We'll never know because everyone on the flight is dead and there's no black box.
No black box.
We won't know, but what we do know, and we had put up an interview of a helicopter pilot who flies those types of planes.
Mm.
He actually pulled up all the data and everything and analyzed what exactly happened. It was basically conditions were bad, and
they went up anyway.
What probably happened was he should have turned around, but then you're telling your VIP client that we got to go park at this random airport and he has to go take a car when he's doing this to avoid doing that, taking a car, and he may not hire you afterwards.
You gotta say, you can't be a yes man in life. Like,
no. If
you feel something, speak on it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, being a yes man cost you your life. Like, where you should have been able to say, you know what, Kobe, I'm sorry, but we have to land it. Like, I can't do it. Like, it's not safe. It's not safe. I don't want to jeopardize my life or yours.
Yeah, but some people are mad at me about this, but I really don't care because I actually researched this on my own. Aaliyah died in somewhat of a similar fashion.
A similar way. They had way too much shit on there.
They were in a plane that was overloaded, and witnesses had seen her arguing with the pilot because the pilot was telling her it's too heavy. She's like, no, come on, we could do it. What's the big deal?
Mm-hmm.
Plane took off and instantly crashed. Everyone dead. And I just want to say this because of the power of celebrity, especially when you talk about like the A level celebrity, if you want to call that. I mean, I don't really like those terms, but whatever. Like Aaliyah was an A level celebrity. Kobe was an A level celebrity. And when people get in the presence of those people, especially when they don't really have a lot of, experience with those types of people, they get starstruck. They stop thinking, like, oh, I'm around Kobe, oh, I'm around Aaliyah, oh my God. Like, oh, I can't wait to tell all my friends this story. I got a story that I could tell forever. Maybe they'll see something in me and somehow help my life along with all this money and fame that they have. Just being around that energy, people stop just thinking normally, and they'll risk their own lives in order to go along with this celebrity. And on the flip side, you have these A-level celebrities that aren't used to anyone saying no to them. So they're not trying to hear it's unsafe, because they probably heard it 50 other times and they pushed through it and it ended up being okay. They don't feel like the rules. I remember who's really big at this was Steve Jobs. I remember when I read his book. He had this whole thing where, like, they're working on the new iPhone. How long, he'll go to the engineers, how long will it take? 6 months. I need it done in 2 weeks. And he'll like sit there and push and actually get it done in 2 weeks. The people end up in the sane asylum afterwards and end up quitting, crazy. But it gets done in 2 weeks. And that's the whole thing. Like these people don't like hearing no for an answer. Yeah. They want it when they want it.
When they want it.
And the person's starstruck, so they give it to them, and then.
But I mean, when this is your life depending on it, you gotta say something, man. You can't get punked into dying. Like, you gonna let somebody punk you into dying? Like,
yeah. Basically, you get punked into dying.
You get punked into dying. Like, you know what? We're gonna chance it today. Nah, bro. Like, it's just unfortunate that it happened, but it kind of take me back to what's my guy from Fast and the Furious? Brian. What's his name?
The one who died?
Yeah, the one who died. I can't think of his name, but
the white kid, yeah.
Kind of the same situation, like how you end up.
Paul Walker,
yeah. My boy Paul Walker. Yeah, it's like crazy. Like, somebody should have been saying, "Slow down," like, chill, slow down, like, bro, like.
Yeah, you're the star of Fast and Furious, and you die.
Fast and Furiously.
Fast and Furiously. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Crazy.
Not to make fun of his death.
Yeah, not to make fun, but it's just.
But yeah, you died Fast and Furiously.
Though. That's ironic.
In a crazy crash and engulfed in fire and closed casket.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been terrified. When I was young, I couldn't have been no older than about 6. I was in first grade, so I couldn't have been no older than 6 or 7. And this dude, he was one of my uncle's friends, like family friend. And I just remember this one night. It was a rainy night. And he had one of those Volkswagen Beetles, and I just remember him leaving our house. I remember he was at our house, and he left. He worked at the Hawthorne Mall, so I think he had like kind of left on his lunch break type of thing. He came by real quick and was speeding back to work, and he ended up getting a car accident right in front of the mall, like right by the job, killed him. And I just never forget that. And like ever since then, like, I've always been terrified of car accidents. Like car accidents, like, I can't stand when people drive crazy. Like, if I'm a passenger in the car, like, I don't like speed. Like, I mean, I like speed, but not at the hands of somebody else. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? I can't just put my life in anybody's hands like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like.
Yeah. And, it's gotten better since then. Now there's airbags and side airbags and stuff like that.
Yeah, but if you lucky if you lucky enough that saves you, because it's not guaranteed to save your life.
It's not going to protect you against fire.
Exactly.
If the car blows up, that's that.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.